guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. If you're new here, then hi, welcome. It's nice to meet you. Today's video is a rude customer service video. As you guys know, I've been back to work for a couple of weeks, and people are very stressful when you work in retail, and I've worked in a few jobs where they're customer service / retail, and have quite a few stories, so thought I'd share some because some of them blow my mind about how ridiculous some people are. So let's get on with it. I've got them all written down on my phone because I have to write them down the second they happen because otherwise I forget. So the first one was when I'm not going to mention any of the companies that I've worked for, currently work for, because I don't want to get in any trouble. But I worked in a call centre, and it wasn't the best job I've ever had, to put it that way. And in the call centre, my role was calling people, so it was like a dialer system, and they just pinged in. And we had these leads that had come from an airport where people had filled out like a survey or something, and you got their details from that. So I rang this person and said, can I speak to Mrs. blah blah blah, and her husband answered. I was like, what's it about? And I said, oh, it's in regards to a survey she filled out at such and such airport, whatever. No, it's not possible. I said, oh, sorry, have I got the wrong number? Like, I don't really know what's possible, like, what do you mean? And he said, no, she's never been to an airport in her life. I said, oh, well, it was filled out at this airport. That's all I had. The only information I have is that it was filled. No, she's only gone to an airport to pick someone up. Okay, so it's gone from never being to an airport in her life to only going to pick someone up. And I was like, well, you can still fill out a form there, but whatever. And I was like, okay, well, it's in regards to the survey. No. And he started kicking off at me, like literally to the point where I almost cried. Because he was swearing, he was so aggressive, and he was like, how dare you, my wife's never been to this place, blah 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 blah. Are you coming up the stairs? Really? You're not quiet, Mum. Sorry. She thinks she's being quiet, she's not quiet. My door's open because it's so hot in this room, I can't cope. Anyway, back to Mr. Karen. What's the male version of a Karen? I don't know. Anyway, he was so aggressive, so rude, and he was kicking off big time, and I kept trying to be like, oh, it's okay, no worries, like, I'll just take your details off the system, sorry to disturb you, must have got the wrong person. And he was like, no, do not hang this phone up on me. And if anyone says that, we're not allowed to hang the phone up on people, and especially if, like, they have a telltale sign of when someone's listening to your call, and someone was listening to my call at that point, and I was like, oh god, so I can't even just like hang up and pretend nothing happened because they'll hear that. So I was like, okay, so it's no problem, and like I said, it's no worries, I'll just take you off the system. And I was getting really like emotional because he was being really rude and being like, you're just a lazy swear word, and you don't have a proper bloody job, and you need to get off this phone. And I was like, I'm trying to, you're not letting me leave. So I need to get off the phone, but then every time I go, okay, so it's not a problem, I'll just take you off the system, have a nice day. No, you're not hanging up on me. And I'm like, how am I supposed to get off the phone if you won't let me leave? So eventually this guy was like, I want to talk to your manager, I'm going to come down there, where's your office? And I said, oh, we're actually currently based in I don't want to say where it is. Well, I said where we were based. And he was like, I'm going to come down there. Bear in mind, I think I was calling like Wales or something. So I'm going to come down there right now, and I'm going to kill you. I'm going to blah, blah, blah. And I was like terrified because this is the first like aggressive call I'd had. And I was like, oh my god. So I was like, let me just go get my manager. Bear with me one moment. It's like, don't you dare put me on hold. And I was like, would you like me to get my manager? And he was like, yes. And I was like, then I need to put you on hold to get my manager. So I went and got my manager, and he was still kicking off, and my manager came and like unmuted the call, and basically like said, oh sorry, we've obviously got your details from somewhere, so she must have filled it in somewhere, blah 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 blah. She doesn't do that. He was still kicking off at my manager. At this point my manager was just like, okay, have a nice day, and just put the phone down. The next day I came in and there had been so my manager checks the voicemails for the company, and there had been a voicemail from this same person who was still kicking off and said he'd called the police and that the police were going to come down with him and the police were going to beat us up as well. I don't think that's going to happen, hun. I mean, I'm not saying the police aren't brutal, because I've already said about that in a previous video, but I don't think the police are going to come down with you whilst you're threatening us to beat up these people in this company. But you do you, hun. You do you. That was aggressive. People are so aggressive and I don't understand why. Like, just put the phone down. Like, you could quite easily just be like, I'm not interested, thanks, bye. Put the phone down. That's all you've got to do. Like, there's no need to get that aggressive. And I can sort of understand if they've been called so many times. But this was like a new lead. So it's like the first time they've been called. And they'd never been called before. By us, anyway. But obviously if they'd been called by other people, then she obviously is putting her number down, otherwise we wouldn't have got it. Mr. and Mrs. Karen. Anyway, so as I've said, I'm back at work at the moment, and where I work is an arcade. Obviously, again, not going to say the name, but we have been following every guideline we possibly can. We've been requiring our customers to wear a face mask when they come in, because obviously me wearing my face mask protects them and them wearing it protects me. So we have disposable face masks available for 20p. 20p, right, a measly 20p. We had someone the other day come up to the door and say, like, just start to walk in, and I was like, oh, sorry, hi, we require our customers to wear a face mask if they're going to enter. Children under 11 are fine, but anyone over the age of 11 needs to wear a face mask. I'm not wearing one. I don't have one on me, so what are you going to do about it? I said, oh, okay, if you don't have one on you, we do have them for 20p. They're just disposable ones, you can just throw it in the bin afterwards. Yeah, it's just 20p. Are you joking? I am not paying 20p for a face mask. 20p, that's a lot of money you're charging for a face mask. First of all, hun, initially we charged 50p for them because we bought them at 50p per mask. So we're actually giving you at a sale price, which means we're actually losing money on the masks overall. So pipe down, Karen. If you want to come in, you got to pay 20p for a mask. That's it. That's it. End of. I'm not being funny. I know the law's not coming in until the 24th. It's the 23rd while I'm filming this. So for shops. However, we have done it since we opened on the 4th of July. We would prefer it because we, as the staff members, would feel safer with people wearing masks. Obviously, if you have a condition, medical condition or a disability or something that stops you wearing a mask, fine. If someone comes in and they say, oh, I've got a really severe COPD or whatever, then we're like, okay, you don't have to wear one. That's fine. You've told us the reason. You're exempt. Whatever. My mother is making noise again. What are you doing? I don't want you to sing, no. That's staying in the video because she just offered me to sing. Do you want to sing in my video then? No, didn't think so. She's so annoying, sorry. So, anyway, yeah, if someone has a reason why they're exempt, like, fair enough, we're not going to force you to wear a face mask. We had 2 autistic people come in the other day who said we'd rather not wear one, we're autistic, and I was like, that's fine, I'm not going to force you to wear a face mask if it makes you feel uncomfortable, to the point where it freaks you out, that's fine, I'm not going to force you to wear a face mask. But if you don't want to wear one just because you don't want to wear one, like, no, sorry Karen, that's not how it works. We want to be protected. I don't want you coming in here and spreading your germs to me because my face mask isn't protecting me, hun. It's protecting you, Mrs. Karen. So I would appreciate it if you wore a mask and it is 20p or you bring your bloody own. And then you get people going, oh, it doesn't come in till Friday, it doesn't come in till Friday. Oh, well, we've done it since we opened on the 4th of July. Yeah, but you don't have to do that, you don't have to do that. Well, unfortunately, the council did actually say to us that because our machines are not far enough apart, if people are coming in and playing on machines too close together, then they will need to wear a mask to stop the spread. So, hun, if you want to come in, you're going to have to wear one, otherwise we can't open. Oh, I just kicked my tripod. I apologise. And if we can't open, that means I'm furloughed again. And if we can't open, that means my business that I work at will not have money and I might end up losing my job. So in order for me to have a job, hun, wear a mask. It's really not that hard. And I know people are like, oh, I can't breathe in the masks. Well, I have to wear it for 6 hours a day. I can't breathe in the mask. I mean, they're not the most comfortable things in the world, no. But surely if you're coming into an arcade or going into a shop for half an hour, would you not just think this is better to keep everyone safe? Because if not, you're so bloody selfish and I can't deal with it. People are so selfish. It's a face mask. And I get so annoyed when people are like, no, we're going to go to the one down the end because they don't require us to wear a face mask. Okay, toodaloo, bye. Sod off, Karen. I don't want your business anyway if you're not going to want to protect me. We have people that I work with that are higher at risk. They're not shielding, but they are higher at risk if they catch something of being able to recover from it. So if you don't want to protect the people, my fellow employees, then I don't want you in here. Because I'm not being funny. We've all got people in our family and everything that we want to protect, and I'm not about to bring it home to my family. So, bye-bye. That's an aggressive one. We had someone a couple of days ago who said about, oh God, you've got to pay for a mask, blah, blah, blah. The one down the end doesn't require masks. And I said, oh, well, sorry, that's what we've decided from the beginning. That's what we want to do. We feel safer that way. And they were like, okay, fine, pay 20p for a mask. So she bought 3 masks. And I was like, cool, gave her a change. And I was like, we need to do a temperature check before you come in. We have a little like gun thermometer thing. Did that. The first child to come in had a high temperature. It went red, which means if it's red and it's a high temperature, we cannot let you in. Because that is a symptom of the virus and we can't let you in. So I said, sorry, she's got a high temperature, we can't let her in. And if she's got a high temperature and she's been around you, that's probably likely that you will have high temperatures. And I said, I was just about to give her our money back for our masks. She stormed off, swearing, shouting, blah, 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 blah. We're going to go to the other one down the end. They don't check that. Okay, well, that's more for them because then they've spread it around so many other people because they haven't checked your temperature and your child it's got a high temperature. If that was my child, I would go, okay, hun, we better get you home. We better be calling 111 and be like, hi, Hans. My daughter's got temperature, like, where's our nearest testing place? What do I need to do? Blah, blah, blah. Instead of just going, we're going to go to the other arcade. That's your child's life. Let me tell you, I've had it all the past couple of weeks. I've only been back a couple of weeks and I've already had enough. Some people... oh, God. Someone the other day, came up to me and at the door, and obviously I had my face mask on, and I just said, hi guys, like, we require customers to wear face masks, blah, blah, blah. She's like, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. So I spoke louder and said the same thing, a bit louder, because I was like, I don't want to shout at this woman. She's like, I can't hear you because you've got that stupid thing on your face. And I was like, oh, sorry? She said, I can't hear you because you've got that stupid mask on your face, just take it off. And I said, oh, sorry man, this mask actually protects you, so I don't want to take it off in case I have any asymptomatic symptoms that I'm going to pass on to you, so I'd feel safer keeping it on, thanks. Well, I can't hear you, so just take the thing off so I can hear you. I said, sorry ma'am, I'm not going to do that because you're now stepping in, so there's not enough room for me to take it off and be far enough away to keep you safe, so I'm not going to take it off. She went to grab at my mask and I was like, honey, get your dirty hands away from me. So I said, oh no, sorry, I'm not going to have you remove my mask. So we require customers to, and I basically shouted that we require customers to wear face masks. She was like, I'm not wearing one of those. I can't even hear you. This is disgusting. We're going to the other one. Bye. Honestly, just wear a mask. It's not hard. It drives me mad. It drives me mad. And I know I'm going to get so many people that are like, oh, well, why should we wear a mask? Blah, 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 blah. It's just my view on it, okay? I'm not going to argue with anyone. This is just how I feel at the moment. Like, this is the thing, right? I'm just doing my job. There's no need to be a dick. If I'm just trying to do my job, why are you being a dick? Why are you coming up like, okay, I wouldn't come into your job and treat you like a dick because I don't agree with something you'd say. I'd be nice about it. I'd be like, sorry, I don't agree with that. I wouldn't be an asshole. Like, don't come into my place of work and start being a dick to me, because it's not fair. And I'm a very unstable person. People start being a dick to me, I get upset and get emotional, and I can't handle it. But good thing is, the people I work for are fab. So if anyone's a dick to me and I call my manager over, hun, he's taking my side. Soz bad, but he's taking my side. Example A. Someone came in the other day and said, oh, well, the guy that works here didn't charge us for a mask the other day. And I said, sorry, I'm just doing my job. My job is to charge 20p for a mask. So that's what I'm doing. And he said, I'm going to wait for him to come back. Okay, cool, whatever. But can you move to the side? Because I have other people to let in, you know, and they've already got masks and they're fine. So my manager comes back and he goes, you didn't charge me for a mask. And my manager says, oh, well, the other day I was actually just doing you a favour because you didn't have any change on you. So I just gave you the mask as a favour because it was 20p, but we do require you to pay for a mask. And he's like, oh, okay, no worries. Yeah, that's fine. Like, I'll pay for a mask, no problem. So why were you a dick to me? But because my male manager came over, you were suddenly like, oh, me, yeah, I'll pay for a mask, whatever. What? It annoys me so much. And then his wife was like, I'm not coming in. I wore a mask all day yesterday. I'm not wearing one again today. Okay, cool, fine, whatever, your choice. Then she goes up to my manager after I've walked off and goes, I have asthma. And she was saying I have to wear a mask. First of all, I'm not psychic. I don't know you have asthma. Second of all, you did not tell me you had asthma. If you told me you had severe asthma, I would say, oh, no worries. In you come. Just need to check your temperature. You're fine. Cool. Off you trot. You didn't tell me that. I wouldn't have forced you to wear a mask if you told me that. And I didn't force you to wear one. I just said that we require people to wear one. I didn't force it onto your face, hun. And my manager was like, oh, no worries. And I told my manager, she didn't say anything. And my manager was like, I don't even know if she does have asthma. I just think she said it to come in. Which we're getting a lot. If people are like, well, that person hasn't got a mask on. And we go, oh, well, she's told us she has a medical condition that means she can't wear a mask. They go, I have asthma. Oh, yeah, I have asthma. And then you can't ask them to wear a mask if they've said that. But most of the people probably don't have asthma. I get a lot. I got someone the other day at the redemption counter. Basically the redemption counter is like the shop where you like do the prizes and stuff, and they came up to me and they were like, oh, we've got this many tickets. And I was like, okay, no worries, like I just have to double check the amount because it's my job and I can't just take your word for it. Well, we have this many, I've just done it. And I was like, yeah, okay, but like I have to, otherwise I'm gonna get in trouble. If I give like a big prize away and it's like not the right amount of tickets, like I'll get in trouble, so I'm just gonna check it. I was like, it'll take me 2 seconds, it's fine. She was like, like tapping her foot, and I was like, here we go. So I checked her tickets. She did not have enough tickets. She said she had, I think she said she had 3,000 and she had 2,000 and 2,100 or something. And I was like, oh, you've got this many tickets. She's like, no, I've got 3,000. And I was like, well, this is how many it's saying you've got in the tickets you've given me. No, that's not true. That's not right. That's not right. How dare you? That's not right. Like, I've checked it and I've got 3,000. It's like, I'll just double check it. Don't worry. It might have just been me. I might have just missed a ticket or something. Yeah, it's definitely you. You've definitely missed a ticket. So I laid all the tickets out and I counted them in front of her. I was like, oh no, sorry, it's still coming up as 2,100 tickets. Well, it's wrong. It's wrong. Where have you put the other ticket? And I was like, I've not touched any other ticket. Literally all these tickets. You gave me 4 tickets. You laid them out. They're the 4 tickets I have. Well, I counted it up as 3,000 and I was like, feel free to count it again. And she did, and it was 2,100. And she was like, this is ridiculous. Oh, actually, we don't even want anything. She picked up the tickets and left. I'm just doing my job. Don't be a dickhead to me, Kay, thanks. I'm just trying to... So my camera stopped. Clearly I was ranting quite a lot longer than I thought I was. Yeah, I'm just doing my job. I'm just getting paid to be here to do my job. That's what I'm doing. Just trying to earn some money. Just trying to live my life. Please don't get aggressive. There is absolutely no need for it. People that get aggressive to customer service or retail people are arseholes. Unless there is a genuine reason, unless someone has been absolutely atrocious to you and there is a genuine reason for you to be slightly annoyed, there is no need to be a dick. Even if you're annoyed, there's still no need to be a dick. As me and my mum went shopping a couple of weeks ago in Primark, and some woman cut the queue that was like spaced 2 meters apart, and she was like, well, I'm just getting these things, these people don't mind me cutting in front of them. And these people were like, she didn't even ask. Like, she just cut in. She's like, I'm only getting these 2 things. I should be able to go to the front of the queue, not have to wait in this ridiculous 2 meter place, blah, blah, blah. She was like, the woman was like, oh, well, that's what you got to do, blah, blah, blah. And she stepped back, the woman, because people were, like, coming in between her and the queue, so she was stepping back. So she was 2 meters away from the people coming through and the queue. And then this woman shouts at her, oi! She goes, oi! If these people come any closer to me, you should be doing your job and making sure they're 2 meters apart, because if they cough on me, bear in mind she had a grandchild with her, like a newly born grandchild. I knew it was a grandchild because her daughter was there as well, in a buggy in front of her. And she wasn't worried about them coughing or sneezing on the baby. She was worried about them coughing or sneezing on her. She was like, if they cough or sneeze on me, I am going to sue you personally. I do not want them coughing or sneezing on me. And the woman said, well, I am stepping back so that they come through. Like, I can't control everyone. It's so busy in here. Like, people are trying to move out the way. But she was like, do you know what? I've had enough. And she stormed off and she left. Right? I then spoke to the woman as I went round, and I was like, just want to let you know, I think you're actually doing a fab job in here. You were doing everything you could do. That woman was so aggressive and there was no need for it. And if she has that much of a problem with it, don't go shopping. If you have that much of a problem of people staying away, when it's very hard in some places for people to stay away, don't go out. Just stay at home. Don't go out. It's your choice to go out. It's your choice to go to Primark. Of all the places you thought, oh yeah, Primark will be this, like, the quietest one. People will stay away in there. No, they won't, hun. It's packed in there. You're stupid. If you don't feel comfortable, don't go out. And P.S., if you don't feel comfortable and aren't going out, that's totally fine. Do whatever you want to do. Be safe. Please wear a mask. Please just do everything that the shops have put up. The guidelines, please follow everything. I am going to stop ranting about customer service retail problems because it's making me angry. Just remember, if you are in a retail place, just don't be a dick to the staff. Say thank you. Say please. Be polite. And I know that some retail staff are quite rude, but still be polite to them, because otherwise it makes you look like even more of a dick as well. So just be polite, just be friendly, just don't be a dick. That's all you got to do in life, just don't be a dick. Okay, I'm going to leave it there because I'm getting really annoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I promise next week's will not be as angry. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give the video a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel. Please leave any suggestions, videos you'd like to see in the future, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.